Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Premier League predictions. This week is game week 13, and as always, we have got some really interesting matchups and some very hard predictions to make. So let's just get straight on with it, and we're starting off with a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday with Arsenal against Newcastle. Arsenal losing their first game in quite some time. A very big loss as well, losing 4-0 to Liverpool, where Newcastle are still yet to pick up their first victory of the season, currently in 20th place at the bottom. Newcastle, impressive 3-3 draw with Brentford last time out, with 1-1 draw to Brighton prior to that. So definitely favourites for this game will be Arsenal, but Newcastle are going to have their new manager in charge of this game, Eddie Howe. He was supposed to be in charge for the Brentford game, the one that they drew 3-3, but unfortunately he was ill, so he couldn't make it to that game. So hopefully he's going to be better for this game, and hopefully it will be his first game in charge for quite some time, since Bournemouth got relegated a few seasons ago. Not managed the club since. He's now in at Newcastle, and it's going to be a pretty difficult game to start his career with Newcastle off with against Arsenal at the Emirates. Okay, I'm going to go with a shock result here, and I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in this game. I was thinking about it then, but really I can't. I think Newcastle are gonna surprise a few people here, and they're gonna turn up, new manager, and they need to pick up a win really. But I don't think they'll get it in this game, and I think they'll keep on getting some decent amount of points. Because they need to keep on getting, even if it's 1 point, they need to get the points on the board, because it could be vital come towards the end of the season. Arsenal will be looking to bounce back from their defeat, but I don't think they'll get a win. Okay, next up is staying in London at Selhurst Park, where Crystal Palace have not lost in I don't even know, so many games. They've not lost. I think prior to all of this, you can see on the screen their past 7 games, but I think even past that, it's even more wins and draws behind that. And against an Aston Villa who have been struggling under Dean Smith, got a new manager in, Steven Gerrard, and picked up a win in his first game in charge. Could this be a new kind of era for Aston Villa, where they can start climbing up that table for maybe like a mid-table finish? They are against Crystal Palace, which are currently in 10th place, doing really well. I'm going to go for another draw in this game, and I'm going to go for another 2-2 result as well. Okay, on to Anfield now, where Liverpool face Southampton. Southampton have been doing decently since the start of the season. Got a nice bit of run of form here. As I did say, they were against like the low sides. So as you can see there, Leeds, Burnley, Watford and Aston Villa when they were struggling. And then they did lose to Norwich 2-1, where, to be honest with them, Norwich booking up some ideas now, where Norwich is the next game down here as well, which we will come to. But Norwich City got the ex-Aston Villa manager in, Dean Smith, and they are facing Wolves in that game, but we'll come on to that bit. I don't think Southampton will stand a chance against Liverpool. They beat Arsenal 4-0. I'm going to go for the exact same scoreline against Southampton in this game, 4-0. What I am going to point out though as well, Southampton, there's always a point in their season where they get thrashed 9-0 by a certain team. About 2 years ago it was Leicester 9, Southampton 0. Last year it was Manchester United 9, Southampton 0. It wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool actually put 9 goals past Southampton in this game, but I'm going to be a bit more realistic. Still think Southampton will experience a very big thrashing, and then 4-0 Liverpool. Okay, to Carrow Road now, where we've got Norwich facing Wolverhampton Wanderers. Norwich City, I don't think they'll be able to keep. I don't think they'll get 3 wins in a row against the Wolves side, who've just beaten West Ham 1-0. Did lose to Crystal Palace, but Wolverhampton Wanderers doing really well at the moment, in 8th place, I do believe, maybe even higher, 6th or 8th place. Normally I do have the league table that comes down with me, but I'm not sure why it's not coming down at the moment. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. I think both teams, they've got wins in their last game. I think they'll both drop off and really they'll settle for a draw in here. If I am going to pick a favourite, I would go for Wolverhampton Wanderers, but just with Norwich City at the moment, they've got a good bit of form going. New manager, they're at home. I think it'll be a tough game for Wolves to come into this one. Okay, moving down my list, but coming up to now Brighton against Leeds United, where Brighton not managed to pick up any wins for quite some time, just mainly getting draws. Leeds United, I'm going to favour them in this game. Did lose to Tottenham 2-1, but Leeds United was certainly very impressive. And considering Brighton's in around 10th place in the Premier League now and Leeds United's down there in about 17th place, I do think Leeds United will get a win in this game. I'm going to go for a very narrow one, and I'm going to go 1-0 to Leeds United in this one. Okay, next up, Brentford against Everton, where both teams seriously need a win. I'm going to be backing Everton to get the win in this game. Brentford, though, they have been really well at home. Let's not forget that. They beat Arsenal 2-0. They drew with Liverpool 3-3. So big teams are coming to the Brentford Stadium, and well, Brentford's picking up some really good results at home. But just having a look at their last run of form, yeah, it's not really been good for them. Maybe they could bounce back, but I would just think Everton, even though they've been on a bad run of form as well, same as Brentford, I would still back Everton over Brentford to get a result in this game. And I'm going to go for a 3-1 Everton victory in this game. I was tempted to go for a close 2-1, but I think, I don't know, I feel like Brentford will experience conceding another 3 goals. Okay, now on to Burnley, which, despite only picking up 1 win, they've had some really, decent results. They've been getting, against the sides that they have been getting the draws with. They've been a decent side, Burnley. 3-3 with Crystal Palace, 1-1 with Chelsea, very well done there. 2-2 with Southampton, 0-0 Norwich, 2-2 Leicester City. Tottenham, new manager in, Conte, he's doing a superb job at Tottenham. He's getting all the players playing and the fans all getting them all excited, really racking up the atmosphere, and he's away in this game at Turf Moor, where Burnley have, as I just said, they've been going on maybe not a superb run, but only picking up 1 defeat in their last 7 games. And it wouldn't surprise me maybe if this ends as a draw, because Tottenham, narrow 2-1 victory to Leeds. Certainly Tottenham were the better side, but although in that first half Leeds did have quite a few chances, it was really the second half that Tottenham started playing in, that they started playing well and ended up winning 2-1. Obviously I'm going to back Tottenham. I'm going to say another 2-1 victory for Tottenham. I think it would be very close, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's another draw for Burnley. Okay, Leicester City against Watford, where Watford, bit inconsistent, beating Everton 5-2, beating Man United 4-1, losing to Southampton 1-0. It was a close game that Arsenal won, but still losing to Arsenal. They're against Leicester City, who haven't really had the best run of form themselves. Jamie Vardy really needs to start scoring a bit more and getting his team up, really getting some results for his side. Coming up against Watford, who I've just said, really good really good results against two really good sides. Well, some very impressive score lines as well. 5 against Everton and 4 against United. I'll go 2-1 Leicester in this one. I do think Leicester City will win, but I think it'll be very narrow. And yeah, I've got to back Leicester City in this one, even as I said, the impressive results by Watford. Still going to go 2-1 to Leicester City in this game. Okay, the final 2 games, probably the biggest 2 games of the week. Man City against West Ham. This is going to be big. I'm going to go for a high scoring game. Man City beating Everton 3-0, beating United 2-0. They lost to Crystal Palace, yeah. Losing to Crystal Palace at the Etihad, bit of a weird one that, but fair play to Crystal Palace there. West Ham did lose 1-0 to Wolves last time out, and then prior to that had a very impressive 3-1 victory against Liverpool. It was 3-2 against Liverpool. Yeah, scoring so many goals in their past few games, getting an average of like 2.5 goals per game. But will they be able to get loads of goals against Man City at home? I think it'll be high scoring and I think it'll be very tight. Yeah. Ooh. I may go for a 2-2 draw in this one. It'll be very tough. I think loads of people will back Man City in this game, but West Ham don't write them off, even though that defeat to Wolves. Still don't write them off in this one. And let's just finish off with pretty easy one, really, if I do say so myself. Chelsea against Man United. Man United not guaranteeing themselves Champions League football and not dropping down to the Europa League with their Champions League win against Villarreal last night. Michael Carrick's first game in charge, winning 2-0. It's always the look of a manager's first time in charge. Normally happens quite a lot. Their last win was Tottenham, who they did beat 3-0 away. They're against another London club here, and they are away. But Chelsea's run of form, well, really speaks for itself. Apart from they did lose to Man City, but that was Man City. But the draw against Burnley, definitely against the run of play with that one. But just the impressive results: 3 goals against Leicester, 3 against Newcastle, 7 against Norwich, 1 against Brentford, 3 against Southampton. They're scoring really around 3 goals a game. I'm going to say they're going to get 1 more, and it's going to be an absolutely horrible afternoon for Manchester United in this game. As you can already see on the screen, I am going Chelsea 4, Man United 0. I just can't see United really playing in this game. I can't see them coping one bit. Chelsea's going to be all over them, and I don't think they're going to give United any mercy at all. And yeah, thrash them 4-0. So those are my predictions for week 13. Thank you all for watching, and please do leave a like if you did enjoy it, and also subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.